Alright, this is Reliquary solo absolute run on Sniper. I've done it before, just didn't record it, so hopefully we get a smooth run again. But actually, funnily enough, thought it would be easier to do it with Bulwark, and I've faced some issues I hadn't faced the Sniper, so I have decided to go back to Sniper, even though I really didn't want to put in the work that can be kind of intense, a sniper, but you do have easier kill on priority targets, which, overall helps. The ability to just kill people from a distance quickly is actually kind of strong, who'd have guessed. So let's see what we can do here. Okay, not bad. Okay, this is pretty good. So we have to basically be mindful of rotating our kills with some bolt gun kills here and there. Yeah, this is kind of getting awkward. The reason we won those kills with the bolt pistol, or heavy bolt pistol in this instance, is because it basically regens our ammo, and that's what's going to allow us to chain priority target kills. We are running the perk that regens armor on headshot kills. That is going to allow us to get some much needed armor management from a distance. We can trim this Menorah's wave a bit and now blink out. So it's a bit longer CD than we'd have liked, but it's not terrible. Let's see if we can get this perfect. Oh wow. This is not ideal in under any circumstance. Wow. Okay. Ah, yes. I fucking hate you guys. Right, that's already way too much HP loss to compared to what we'd want within a run. I'm not gonna pretend. This isn't great, especially since on Reliquary, you get really weird stim spawns, it feels. I'll let my bots take care of this, given it seems they're already on it. Yeah. But yeah, last run I did as Bulwark, I found the incredible of just amount of just 2 stims in the whole run. So, oh wow. This is a bit unfortunate. Oh, it's a triple of these? This is as bad as it gets, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, this is a rough start. The triple Termi can be fine, but triple Soul Reaper is not what you'd like. Anyone will always prefer the melee Termies. They don't throw rockets at you. You can parry them. It makes most of the difference, really. It's alright. It's not like we've had a Hellbrute spawn yet, which can still happen. But hey. Yeah, we've lost a lot of HP on this. To be fair, that comes from poor Menorah's management at the start. So, it is our fault to begin with. No crates. No crates. Yeah, It's been a bit of a weird set of runs. I have been struggling to find stims on Reliquary. I don't really know why that is. Um, we'll try and get through as best we can. Reliquary is, in my humble opinion, the worst mission in this entire game. It's honestly overly long. Like the fact that there's 2 phases to this is the major issue I have with it. It really doesn't need 2 phases to the tomb. Like, 1 would have been enough. We get a second Termi spawn already. That is unexpected. I'd lie if I was saying it's a pleasant discovery. But thankfully those aren't Soul Reapers, so we can go ahead and activate this. Crack grenades are always welcome. I kind of regret taking those ammo here. There's another one here. Because I could have looked to regen some more on Minoris, but well. Off we go for a fusion core. No relics spawned there as well. No stims. Like, here we might get some stims. Okay, could be worse. It's kind of a regular occurrence to not find stims in this section. Like, I've had multiple instances now where there isn't a single stim in all the crates you can see. Alright, that was an important kill. So the main reason I really enjoy Sniper into Chaos is the ability to take out most of the chip damage you're gonna take from range. Really makes a massive difference in terms of how you'll overall be surviving your run. You're gonna have some issues against the flying Sangors, you know. Oh wow. That isn't good. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, well, this run might already be doomed, actually. Wow. Yeah, this is fucked. She death procced, I guess. And there is, yeah, a Majoris chunking us from here. We just kill him quickly for the armor he's taken away. That's what I meant with the perk, helping a lot with armor management. Every 15 seconds, if there's a Majoris nearby, you get to regen armor. That could have been a really bad overlap. Wow, it looks like the hit got me through Invent. I don't know, it was weird. And that was an instant charge up with no announcement of the shot coming up. Yeah, I have doubts about that run going far, I'm not gonna lie. And again, because it's a Terminus, bots do 0 damage to it, so thanks to us. give me armor. I'm gonna cloak out of this for a second. It's not ideal, because you would want to keep cloak for contested health regen, but here... shit's getting too dicey. Okay, this works out pretty fine. Okay, well, honestly, this situation sucks ass, and this is kind of a doomed run unless we find a relic. At the same time, it's a held route down, so if we do find a relic, we might be able to stabilize. The main problem we're going to have here is an upcoming extremist spawn, which is bound to happen. I don't want to say we're screwed, but like a Soul Reaper, for instance, would be really hard to play right now. We don't have much when it comes to overall survivability.
Found a servitor, but no fusion core.
So I would normally always run a block knife on sniper, but given we're against chaos and there's actually not that many things that have a 2 attack pattern to take advantage of. I wish I'd kept the other ones. We kinda have to go fencing for the armor generation. It also allows us to kind of passively get rid of Minoros by just parrying here and there. This is, again, like probably the roughest start we could have gotten. I mean, the last attempt I did had a Termi spawn along with it had 3 Termi spawn along the held route, so I guess the other one was technically rougher. Okay. And a lesser mage. Yeah. Oh, and a Termi rocket. We want to get him down. This guy is really starting to piss me off. But these are a priority. And this is why we run sniper. Like, the amount of HP we've effectively lost and regained already is kinda mad. Perfect. Created 2 occasions. Get your HP back. Get bullshitted by the game. Bullshitted back. I love sniper for this very specific reason. Okay, so now we're just cutting out this kind of awkward situation, as you can see. Of course, the shield swaps did get the shot off before he went off, so he'll have taken the damage. Okay, that's him down. We're still within 1 stim's range, I think, of going back to full, which is kind of what we were aiming for with the stim usage and the cloak usage. Ideally, like, we get some measure of success here and find a stim. I can't hope, at least we do. So this is honestly the most, like, this is the hardest mission in the game. It's not close. Just because it's so goddamn long, you can get some terrible overlaps with the Hellbrute spawn. I'm honestly kind of glad the Hellbrute spawn is out of the way. It's been a taxing one, but if we can get some measure of luck with just the next stems. Oh, thankfully. Yes, and it worked. Okay, we're honestly in a decent spot right now. Like, we would want those stims as backup, but having been able to deal with the Hellbrute, get through phase 1, and being well on the way of phase 2 is honestly a miracle already. That was a rough Hellbrute spawn. Okay, we take the ammo regen here, so we get 1 bullet back in total. It's really important when you play a sniper that you play on that ammo regen as much as possible. Like, oh wow, that was fortunately a bad shot. We thankfully hit the headshot here. You can tell I'm kinda not willing to use my sniper shots too much if I can avoid them. Then again, I've just procced the ammo regen, so it's a 15-second countdown from the moment you used it. Oh, so yeah, this is what, the 3rd coffin phase. Terminator with Soul Reaper. It's gonna be a bit taxing. Wow. I need to cloak this. Should be it now. Perfect, that's good. The bot doesn't get a cancel. Again, it is kind of unfortunate that bots don't prioritize like they would normally, like a player would at least. Because like most players, at least, if they're not fighting for their life, will always look for an aggro swap on whoever's calling for reinforcements, right? Except bots don't care. Bots will just be bots. And that's a pretty... oh wow. Okay, we have to cloak here. Get some space, armor back. Oh wow. Holy shit, that stagger almost fucked us. We cloak again to get rid of him. Like, as soon as we get rid of some Majoris, like, pulls become a lot more manageable. There's a lot of them right now. That was a good shot. There's at least 1 Majoris left, so we're gonna cloak this again. Go for headshots, into parries. We need to get rid of these as well. Because they will absolutely fuck us up. Okay, there's an enraged Majoris, so that's priority target directly. So it's pretty good. We actually got some decent headshots in, which really gave us the possibility of maintaining cloak resets up. I mean, if you're not getting headshot as sniper, you probably shouldn't play sniper. Like, it's a very rough one to like admit, but that's the whole point of the class. And if you're not good at headshots, then you really shouldn't try and play it. I mean, or at the very least, you should practice up until you are good at headshots. you'll see me miss a fair few of them through the run. But yeah, Sniper entirely relies on landing them. I'm gonna pick up some ammo from the cache here. I kind of wow, I fully depleted it for 7 bullets. I didn't expect it would be that bad. So it's kind of awkward. So this is the spot where stuff gets awkward. A lot of time, you'll get an ugly spawn here. Now I've just had one, so I'm kind of praying I don't. Of course you might. Wow. And I couldn't actually go for a parry on it either. This happens sometimes when you cloak in, cloak out too quick, and Minoris had buffered, or was buffering, a blue attack on you. It's rare, but it happens. It's honestly kind of wonky. I don't want to call it bullshit, but it really does feel like bullshit. So the problem we're going to face here, right, is we have no armor. The good part is we're very good at generating armor so long as there's Majoris nearby. Of course, it would need to not be the worst possible Majoris type in the game. Now I want to deal with that sniper, but also I want to deal with that Termi. Perfect. Now we need to get this cleared as much as possible using bolter rounds, or melee. And honestly, melee is preferable. Just because of, nice, stims are there, just because of the amount of ammo we're going to chew through. And one of the major problems is we have no way to know. Oh wow, they staggered them out of my headshot. We have no way to know whether there will be an ammo crate over there, or at least not that I know way of. So we kind of have to assume it's usually not in the first one; it's in the second tower usually, if there is one. And that's very random. Yeah, we need to get the fuck out. Okay, good. So 1 bullet regenerated. We chill for a second here. Nice box of ammo. Honestly, does Untold good. I'm not sure how doable this solo run would be in the event of, wow. Okay, that worked. There is a slight delay between like your health being visually gone and it being actually gone. So when you cloak, you regen usually a bit more contested health than what's visible on screen. Okay, we're in a pretty good spot. We're in a pretty good spot. Ammo might get a little tight, but so long as we have secondary rounds, we can regen it along the way. So here, we just want to rely on melee and parries as much as possible. Christ, I fucking hate you. Hey, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. And this is going to be our gameplay for the full run, right? Cloak in. One shot Majoris, cloak out. Rinse repeat. Parry Minoris in between. And get some bolter rounds off. Perfect. Okay, not bad. I mean, honestly, spending 3 ammo on them, I'll take. It's not great, right? Like, again, we are trying to be mindful of our ammo economy, but given how they're the worst fucking enemy in the entire fucking game, and I would rather fight fucking Biovores than them, I think that, you know, goes to say a lot. Wow. Holy shit, you did. Wow. That was rough. Yeah, that chunk kind of hurts. It stings. I didn't see it from the top floor. Um, it stacks the ammo as well. Trying to get him. This one's enraged, so he is going to take some extra ammo. He should go down, yeah, pretty soon. I was going to say. Lesser Sorcerer. In the absence of grenades, Lesser Sorcerers are a bit of a pain in the neck. It's more than one, or he's blinked out, and I think it's that there's more than one. Actually, maybe it was just one he's blinked out. HP's still fine, the problem is we've just wasted the armor we got. That hit, nice. Okay, not great, not great. But we can hold the stims for now. We're still in a decent shape. Honestly, this really isn't too bad. We have the ammo regen perk on multi-kills from the last fuse, so we can afford to spend some here in settings where they're grouped. We go for this one as prio always. We are also running persistence, so when coming out of cloak we take less damage from enemies in general, 10% left. I'm not sure how much it does. I used to run lingering concealment. I honestly kind of love lingering concealment. I've switched over to this. I don't know. The issue you're gonna have with perks like this is that they're kind of hard to feel, right? Like, it's 10%, so it doesn't look like all that much, but it probably adds up a lot across a run. Yeah, I don't really like this situation. Oh, where's the other sniper? Oh, wow. So, the annoying bit here is that, yeah. Holy shit, we hit that. Oh, that was an important shot. That one was important too, and we've not hit it. I'm not gonna say we're in a great spot right now. We're not. But we can maybe get something going here. Yes. Perfect. Alright, we're gonna have to rotate those a lot. There's like 4 Tangors. And of course you fucking stop. Okay, 3 Tangors. As you can see, the armor regen is helping out a fair bit. That's only 2 Tangors left. We cloak this. Wait a second. We're running out of ammo. Not being able to pace ourselves as much as we'd have liked. That exec was important as well. Now we have to dodge out of this. Okay. Slow play this. Now cloak this. Wait it a bit. Perfect. Not a great shot, but it's an exec, it's armor, and most importantly, it fucking kills him. Alright, now we can kite back out. Oh wow, I don't have cloak up. I hadn't seen the Majoris. One of the very annoying thing you'll have with Tangors is they have shields. And the shields in and of themselves, like, except if you're heavy specifically, it's not that big of a problem, just because you kind of don't care about Minoris in this game if you're playing properly. Or there's specific circumstances where there are problems, but like it's very specific, right? But wow, it's unlucky. Okay. Oh yeah, gun strikes do not count. That's a good Auspex. It's rare enough to mention. Is that a fucking triple Soul Reaper? Oh wow, it is, and I only have a bolter left. Oh no, that's not Soul Reaper. Oh, it is, I lied. Yeah, this was tight. Again, we still have 2 stims, so if we do go down, it's not the end of the world. It was a triple. Yeah, I was looking for the third one. I tried to buffer it. Holy shit. Okay, slightly unlucky, slightly lucky, right? We got the initial parts of the dodge, and then didn't get the rest. So that's the unfortunate part, really. The fortunate part, because like the unfortunate part is it proc cheat death. And cheat death, oh wow, yeah, I kinda didn't want to see you here. Oh, that's kinda fucky. So we have to cancel what we just did. Oh, that worked out really well. Happy I landed that shot quick enough. Bit sad about the cancel. Oh wow, you're here now. We have to be. There's a lot of waves. Like, what the fuck? Why are we having such a wave again? Oh yeah, I fucked it up. Yeah, that's okay though. It's a pretty good spot to go down in. I can stim this twice and move forward. We've handled most of the threats in the back, and honestly, even if we hadn't, we have too little ammo to care much more. So, oh, that's a big mistake. But we can cloak it out. Holy shit. Yeah, we are gonna have to play this like that. We go straight for the assemble here. I don't want to play this wave. Too low on ammo. Cloak on the too long CD. Yeah. And honestly, the next fight is like tiring enough. I don't want to have to grind through a grueling spawn, Termi fight and so on. So I do hope it doesn't mess up the whole percentage for the A rank. I feel like it shouldn't. I've cleared pretty much everything up until that point, but you never know. Some missions are more prone to that happening than others, so Vox Liberatis is a very good example. Exfil has that as well, here and there. Exfil like will do that to you too, where for some reason percentages will just like feel wonky. Okay, so back on full ammo, got ourselves a melter. Bit of an issue, we have no stim, no relic, so we really have no backup. But like the easy positive thing to say is we are running sniper, and this is probably along with tactical the best class in the game to run this fight. There is an argument for heavy with heavy plasma. I will say, funnily enough, I think I am more comfortable handling this on sniper than I am on bulwark. Just because of how quickly I can kill priority targets. Bulwark is like slow and steady, has a personal healing cooldown, which is incredibly strong, really. Get you down. That's a bit annoying, but it really... Perfect. I was going to say it really shouldn't matter, we should be able to get our armor regen back. And tower here, I think. Yep. That will cancel him, in theory. That's a pretty big mistake, not gonna lie. We've lost a lot of damage off of this. Wow. I don't know where that sniper was. I'm gonna take the armor boost. Oh, it was there. Perfect. We've lost a minimal amount of HP overall. That was kind of rough. There's crates over there, which are probably stims, I would bet. You have to be surprisingly careful in this spot. I need to try and move things forward. So the one main issue we're gonna face here in this arena is how long it's gonna take us to kill the Helldrake. And the longer, the rougher. Like, we get pretty much... It's easy to get a fucking Thermi spawn every wave. Like, every relic proc you'll get, like, the time it takes is considerable. Okay. As you can see though, it is the pretty straightforward all tactic of rinse, repeat, get cloak, headshots. Honestly, I would always recommend, when you are cloaking, to roll before cloaking. Just because sometimes, so you can basically cloak roll instantly. The way this hits, man, it does feel bullshit. Anyway, you can cloak roll instantly. Sorry. So you can cloak roll instantly to dodge out of any buffer Minoris will have done, to avoid getting chunked too much. I'm pretty happy with how this wave went. The one problem I have is that by the time I'm done proccing the 3 relics, I expect an extremist spawn, and by the time I'm done with that, plus the DPS phase on the Helldrake, I expect another massive enemy wave. That's basically the crux of what you're gonna get here. I'm gonna ignore this guy whilst I take care of this. And now we should be able to cloak and go for some damage. And we even got the cancel. Honestly, that's kind of gorgeous. Now what we can do here, because it's 2 lesser mages, so if we get a bit lucky, yes, we got at least one of them. I'd have wanted the 2 of them, but this could have been worse. It's gone somewhere here, yeah. We get it back, thankfully. Did you see the damage I took from that single Sandgore? So they've been looking alright so far, but really, when I say they're the worst enemy in the game by fucking mile, it isn't a joke. They are the hardest hitting enemy in this run, except for, like, exception of Termies, right? It's a bit of an annoying situation where I really don't want to get out of cloak early, late, just because the longer you stay in cloak, the more cooldown it consumes, and yeah, I mean, you've noticed I'm kind of reliant on cloak for overall survivability. Oh wow, that's unlucky. Okay, could be worse. I should be free of him here. Like, a nightmare these are. Okay, but we have a fair bit of ammo now. Okay, and that's good. Try and get the last one. Yeah. So, if it wasn't clear, worst enemy in the game, worst spawn you can get. Thankfully, they have frames where they decide that you get to damage them. Wow, there was one left. Ah. Okay, so shield. hammer and sun, I guess. Sun. We want to stop by the ammo crate prior to triggering. Where is the ammo crate? It's an interesting and important question, actually, huh? Because we are running low on ammo. And we will have to burst you as well for it. Fuck. So, I'm gonna hold off proccing the relic for a second. Okay. We want the ammo back to be able to DPS. So as you've noticed, this is the first time I take ammo from this. Again, our ammo economy as sniper is now pretty good. Oh wow. That was technically a huge mistake, but it worked out okay. So we have to keep on trading into him here. Perfect. That went a lot better than I could have hoped for. Cancel him? What are you? Okay, well, whatever. I need to go for the proc now. Hammer. Like, the problem is this is gonna drag on a lot if I don't go for that proc now. Okay, honestly, not a great Heldrake phase, but it gets damage in. It gets it moving a bit. All this because how bots suck at cancelling reinforcements, but that's nothing new. I feel like I've complained about this before, so might as well just get on with it. Oh, that was a terrible melter. I forgot I had a melter for like half a second. Well, might as well. Yeah, we're in a rough spot again. We do have a stim that I kind of don't want to be using in the first place. Wow, this is terrible. I didn't get the fucking animation. If people were wondering why people hate chaos, this is why. As a reminder, this has been a pretty smooth run, right? But like, look at how fucking hard this is getting. It's kind of stupid, isn't it? Okay, thank you, useless bots. Now, arguably, most people don't usually go about soloing this, but still. Crown. And then the thingy there. So this wasn't a great melter by any means. This happens more than you'd think behind pillars. Stop that. Thank you. Christ's sake. I think we should be able to get that relic prior to anything there. I haven't seen any other crate indicating the possibility of stims, so we'll just have to play it as such and pray it's the case that we get through this before we die. Christ. Okay, cheat death procced. Honestly, that isn't terrible. Oh wow, that kind of is. I kind of needed you for armor here, I'm not gonna lie. I'd really appreciate. Yeah, that's kind of what I was afraid of. Alright, now it's a challenge, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, we have no stims for a second. Not much in terms of ammo. Right, so we get the ammo here, and we need to get ammo from the crate. These are melee termies, and he's not throwing any fire for now. Let's shoot. These are not melee termies, I lied. Not just, at least. There's the sniper in the back too, remember. Okay, we can grow into exec, spare ourselves danger. Okay, wow, nice. They got it. How many fucking snipers are there? Yeah, wave spawn. Do I need the keys? I need the keys. I think snipers might be able to shoot me, but honestly, we're gonna play for the end here, I think. Sun is over there. I can get it before he shoots on me. Yeah, I think I'm fine. Okay, cloak, 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 cloak now. Finish. Perfect. Holy hell. Okay. That was rougher than I'd have liked. Well, here was a solo Reliquary run. A sniper with Hellbrute spawn along the way. And commentary of a poor man whose heart was about to give up. I'll leave this up to screen stats. I'm not sure if anyone else is going to watch this beyond a chapter. Pretty much everything else is self-explanatory. So thanks to anyone who will have stuck up until here, and I'll leave you there.